Judge overturned Illinois' ban on semi-automatic weapons. In his order, the judge said the Protect Illinois Communities Act is not, quote, consistent with the nation's history and tradition of firearm regulations. Democratic Governor J.B. Pritzker, who's vowing to appeal the ruling, signed the act into law in 2023, banning AR-15 rifles and similar guns, as well as large capacity magazines and a wide variety of attachments. The law made it through the state legislature after 7 people died in the 2022 shooting at an Independence Day parade in Highland Park, a Chicago suburb. And a Chinese national is back in police custody after trying to enter President-elect Trump Mar-a-Lago's estate again. The 39-year-old is currently being held without bond at the Palm Beach County Jail. He was arrested on Thursday after arriving at the Mar-a-Lago entrance in an Uber. The first time he tried to enter was back in July. At the time, he claimed he had information connecting the Chinese government to the Pennsylvania assassination attempt, but was turned away at the door. He was later sent to a mental hospital for observation after asking a neighboring homeowner to take him inside Mar-a-Lago. And firefighters in Southern California are making headway against a wildfire that has scorched more than 20,000 acres and destroyed more than 200 structures since Wednesday. Smoky air hung over the area today as crews worked to put out hot spots and help residents sort through the debris where their homes once stood. The mountain fire erupted on Wednesday in Ventura County, forcing thousands of residents to flee. Strong winds and dry conditions helped fuel its growth, but this weekend's weather is proving favorable for firefighters.
But with this break in wind and improved temperatures, we're able to access all the areas on the fire, put stuff out, and crews are still actively looking for hot spots, securing our containment lines, and truly taking advantage of that improved weather.
The cause of the fire is still unknown. Officials expect a full investigation will kick off in the coming weeks. Turning to international news, Qatar is no longer mediating between Israel and Hamas. According to a diplomat briefed on the matter, Qatar is accusing both sides of negotiating in bad faith as its reason. The country is also no longer willing to host Hamas's political office. Together with Egypt, Qatar has played a key part in negotiations throughout the war in Gaza. Nearly a year ago, the two helped broker a temporary ceasefire, which saw the release of 50 Israeli hostages in exchange for 150 imprisoned Palestinians. And Australia's states and territories are backing a plan requiring social media platforms to ban people who are 16 and younger from using their sites. It would apply to Elon Musk's X platform as well as TikTok and Facebook. Parliament plans to take up the legislation in about 2 weeks. That's with expectations that the ban would take effect a year after it passes into law, allowing platforms the time to work out how to exclude children. Critics say a ban would drive social media problems underground. The government likens the proposal to restrictions on the sale of alcohol to children. Now here's a look at what's coming up on this week's Full Measure with Cheryl Atkinson.